Hey, how's it? Nick from AkuShaper here. We're going to walk you through a quick tutorial on our new PDF outline, profile, and rocker printing. Okay, let's jump right into it. So let's start by opening a new stock model. I'm just going to choose our 6.0 shortboard here. I do have the new fin placement settings turned on, as well as I have my center and 1 foot marks also set up on this board. Okay, so to print this from home, full size with the new printing, what we're going to do is just navigate to our print menu, and we're going to go to PDF Advanced Export. We need to save the board real quick, so I'm just going to title it PDF Print. Okay, save the board. And then, like I was saying before, we have the outline, the profile, and the slices that can all be printed from home full size. You can add as many slices in as you'd like. This is used for hot wiring your own blanks, creating templates for that, building hollow wood surfboards, and making hand shaping templates. So for the sake of the tutorial today, we're just going to print the outline. If you do want to print the profile and slices, you just follow these same steps that we're going to go through today. Okay, so in the new settings, we just want to make sure we have full size selected. We're going to remove the margins at the top and the bottom so we can get the board to fill the entire page. We'll keep the margin units in inches, and we want to make sure we have fit to page selected. And then the other thing we'll want to do in this is make sure our grid size is set to 1 inch. This is so we can just at the end make sure that everything printed out in the full scale. And then we'll save it as individual files, and we'll click Save. So from here, what we need to do is we need to turn this into a poster size so we can print this from home. You could also take this and have this sent to an industrial printer, and they'll print it out with no gaps and all on a single sheet of paper. So that's another option if you're looking to kind of streamline the process. But for today, we're going to be using a program called Posterizer. That's what we use here at AkuShaper to make these poster size. You can also use Adobe Illustrator. There's some other third parties to do this. So what I'm going to do is we can load it as a PDF, but I'm going to go ahead and also save it as a PNG. And I'm working from a Mac today, so it may be a little different on a Windows or Linux, but you should be able to adjust all these settings as well. Okay, so I have my PDF. I saved it as a JPEG. We have the full outline. And we're just going to go over to Posterizer and open up the web browser and follow these steps. So we'll go ahead and find our PDF outline here. And boom, now we have the full board in here. So let's go ahead and go through the rest of the steps with this. I'm going to select letter. That's what I'm using on my printer from home. So this may be different depending on your printer, but for today we'll be using letter. You can adjust these borders, but for the sake of the tutorial today, depending on your printer needs, we're just going to keep this at the stock settings. Also, the overlapping size and position can be adjusted. Bottom right, all these have been working well with the printing, so I'm again just going to keep everything standard today. And then what we'll want to do on this image size is click on the absolute size and confirm that our height is what matches our design in the software, and this is in centimeters. So we'll go ahead and click on centimeters in the software, and we get 18288. So we'll go ahead and just adjust that in the Posterizer, 182.88. And now we've got our full size print with all of the pages. So these alignments can also be reset, but for now we're just going to keep it set in the center of the paper. We'll click Next, and now we can save this. Okay, so from here what we'll want to do is go ahead and save this file. I'm going to move it over to my desktop so I can have a play with it. And as you can see now, we've got the full size printout on each page. And again, this can be used for the slices as well as the rocker profile. So what we'll want to do from here is click on File, Print, And obviously we can adjust, what pages we want to print, color. But the main key on this print here is we're going to want to select scale and set it to 100%. This will ensure that the board prints full scale how we want it. So yeah, today I'm gonna print out the full outline. But if you wanted just the half, for making your templates, just deselect the pages you don't want to print, and it'd be good to go. But we'll go ahead and print from there. And now we're ready to start aligning all the pages. The beauty with the new printing here is that the pages now overlap, so it makes taping and alignment and cutting much simpler. So go ahead and have a play. What you'll want to also check is that your grid squares are 1 inch by 1 inch. That's the scale that we set it in. So you may need to play with your settings if those grid squares aren't 1 by 1. And yeah, go ahead and line her up and tape it down and cut it out, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, we hope this will be a big improvement to your current shaping setup. The other beauty with this is that you can also print the fin placement and mark those dots by just punching a hole in the paper on the tail of your board. So yep, have a play. Let us know what you think. Send us questions, comments. We're always looking to improve these features. So, okay, happy shaping. Mahalo.